This is your introduction to a power yoga class. I'm Crystal from Power Moves Yoga. Today's practice, we're going to get started in child's pose on your space. So, towards the back of your mat, leave a little bit of space between your thighs, enough for your ribs to have some support as you rest down. Reach your fingertips out as far as you can. And once you find that full reach, relax your head, relax your elbows down. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through the back of your throat, out of your nostrils. Keep your lips sealed. Breathe in with a slight restriction in your throat. Exhale through your nose. As you breathe in, reach your hands off to the right side of your mat. Go ahead and pick up your head and your shoulders. Anchor your left hip towards your heel. And a breath with a slight restriction in your throat is your Ujjayi breath. It's a heating breath. Your inhale to open up pockets along your side. Exhale to press a little bit deeper. As you breathe in, walk your hands over to the other side of your mat. And anchor your hips to your heels. Roll your fingertips out. Rest your head down. Deep breaths in and out through your nose. Make your breath slightly audible to the point it becomes louder than any thought. Inhale to center, and make your way to a seat and take Janu. So extend your right leg out and left foot in. Now to get some energy, some power in your practice, you gotta wake up just a little bit. And in order to do that, I like to do is create what's called an energy ball. So you have this energy between your hands, and you're not quite feeling it. What you do is you give yourself a little bit of clap, rub your hands together, and separate your hands. You feel a little bit of energy bounce between your palms. Go ahead and try it yourself. And clap your hands. Rub it together and create a little bit of energy. You're going to take that energy, reach up over high, and exhale, twist towards your extended leg. Rotate your left shoulder towards the ground. And take a breath into your lower back. One more full round. Inhale, reverse gaze. Now plant your left hand behind you and send your hips overhead. Put some energy through your top hand. Breathe into the front of your hip. Exhale, lower down. And switch out to the other side. Another thing that we could do to awaken some energy is be mindful of how we stand, how we sit. If your body is used to slouching and your shoulders roll forward and your chin is down, your body's natural response is going to feel a little tired, a little sluggish. When you can sit up tall, lift up your chin, bring some confidence over your chest, it signals the body to fire on. Lift that energy level up higher. Let's give it a try. Grab an energy ball overhead. Yes, and rotate towards your extended leg. Roll your shoulder towards the ground. As you breathe in, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, relax into it. One more round. Inhale, reverse gate. Lift your hips. Shoot some energy through your top hand. Exhale, lower down. Throughout the practice, a slight smile, it doesn't have to be anything cheesy or big, but a slight smile helps relax the muscles of the face. It also relieves a lot of stress. A nice way to also give yourself a little energy boost. We're headed to downward facing dog from here. Spread out your energy fingers And step back to downward facing dog. And spread out your toes. Pedal through your knees. Wake up the back of your legs now. And settle your heels towards the ground. Listen for your breath. As you exhale, walk your hands towards your feet, to the back of your mat. Leave your feet where they're at. Inhale, slowly rise to stand. Exhale your hands to your heart center. And take a moment to dedicate the power behind your practice. What's important to you? Is there a feeling you'd like to leave your mat with today? Or perhaps someone in need of your positive vibes? Soften your gaze. Set your intention to the forefront of your mind. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose, and reach up overhead, find that energy ball. Oh. Feel the power between your hands. Exhale, forward fold, connect with the ground. When you get there, try to straighten your legs as much as you can. Bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale, plank pose. Walk your hands into a narrow push-up position here. With your fingers spread out wide, point your elbows to the back of the room. Now lift your hips up level with your shoulders. From here, we're headed to the fancy Chaturanga. It's a fancy word for tricep push-up. Now inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll your shoulder heads back. Exhale, downward facing dog. And come on down for a moment. Take a rest. So Chaturangas, we do them quite a bit in a power practice, but there are multiple ways to approach them, especially as you get tired. If you notice that your chest or your hips are collapsing down to the ground, try taking Chaturanga on your knees. It looks like this. So from your plank position, and lift your hips up even with your shoulders. Hinge your shoulders past your fingertips. Now rest your knees to the mat. Exhale, lower down. Now keep your shoulders higher than elbow level. Your hips stay off the mat. Inhale, upward dog. Press the tops of your feet to the floor. That'll help distribute your back bend through your whole spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hey friends out there, if for any reason the Chaturangas are just not feeling right, or you start to get a little fatigued or tired, feel free to simply just hold your plank and press into downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and give it a Chaturanga try. Draw some power up from your belly. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, lower down. Feel free to use your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the tops of your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk your hands towards your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Rise, grab an energy ball overhead. Yes. Exhale, forward fold. Flush out any negativity or heaviness. Take it out. Inhale, plank pose. Walk your hands forward. We're going to try that Chaturanga. Feel free to hinge forward. Use your knees if you need to. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Separate your shoulders from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes, feeling the energy now. Let's try that one more time. As you breathe in, walk your hands to your feet. When you get there, exhale, fold in half. I like to take my hands behind my legs and try to find a deeper forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Gather supportive energy. Yes, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank pose, rock out. Exhale, Chaturanga. Lean forward slightly. Use your knees for support. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your chest with confidence. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Now we're going to change it up here a little bit. As you breathe in, lift up your right leg. Take the time to kick some powerful energy through your heel. Look underneath your right armpit. Exhale, low lunge. Now you may need to come down to your back knee. to scoot your foot forward enough that the pressure's under your heel. There's some wiggle room in your toes. Now spin your back foot flat to the ground. Inhale, warrior two. Take your time to slowly rise. Now all power starts beneath the feet. Gonna grip into the ground so much so that the arches get that little lift. And then your arms are like your warrior weapons. Send them out long and strong. Exhale, extended side angle. You can rest your elbow on the inside of your knee and circle your arm open. We want to open the chest here. Find our strong warrior legs. Settle into the hips. Now here's where I usually see in class where the serious face starts to come on. When you add a little bit of a smile to your practice, nothing big and cheesy, but just a little bit where the muscles around your jaw and ear flex, it sends a signal to your body of enjoyment, of stress relief. Makes it a little easier to wake up and show up on your mat the next day. Inhale, reverse warrior. Let go of any stress around your shoulders. You know, it's okay to have fun in a yoga practice too. Anytime you start to feel sluggish or you're concentrating too hard, create an energy ball. All right, we're headed to that fancy chaturanga now. Exhale, plank pose. Breathe in, hinge forward. Exhale, chaturanga. With or without your knees. Want to keep your shoulders higher than elbow level. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and try the other side. Breathe in, lift your left leg high. And take a few moments here to breathe in some length in your sides. Energy through your top heel. Exhale, low lunge. Take the time to sweep your foot through. Use your other knee to get there. Pressure under your front heel. Inhale, warrior two. Come on up. So at home, we have energy balls that we throw around at each other, and every once in a while, my son will see that I'm focused too hard at my desk or not in a good mood, and he'll be like, "Hey mom, energy ball, whoa." I mean, if that doesn't make you smile, I don't know what will. Throwing you guys some energy balls here. Exhale, extended side angle. Use your elbow on your leg, but separate your shoulder from your ear. Spin your chest open. The power starts beneath your feet, grip into the ground, and then scoop in the low belly. Find your breath. As you inhale, take reverse warrior. And then commit to the bend in your front leg. And lift up and over. Let any tension and stress hanging out in the shoulders roll off. One more full breath in, lengthen through your side. Exhale, plank pose. Headed to chaturanga. Breathe in, lean forward. Use your knees for support. Exhale, chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's settle your heels to the ground. Check in with your breath. Check in with your energy level. If you'd like to take it up a notch, try chaturanga without using your knees on the ground. If you're looking to take it easy, simply hold plank, make your way to down dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Take your time. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Spin your heart to the sky. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift up and over. Make purpose through the top hand. Exhale, chaturanga. And follow your whole breath out. By the time you make it to the bottom of your tricep push-up here, chaturanga, your breath is empty. Inhale, up dog. Breathe out to down dog. Inhale, kick your left foot. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Strong warrior stance here. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, reverse warrior. Up and over. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your time to get there. All your stale air empty at the bottom. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You guys got one more round in you? I think you do. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your time. Inhale, up dog, fill up your lungs. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in, lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. If you got another one in ya. Inhale, upward facing dog. Breathe out to downward facing dog. Come on down to your knees. You're welcome to grab water whenever you need it. We're headed to the core section next. I'll find the boat pose. Within your boat pose, drive your heels to the ground, hollow your belly back, and your arms are like the brim of the boat. Now flip your palms to face upward. Nice. All right, couple energy balls coming your way. Inhale, reach up overhead, find some energy between your hands, clap. Throw it onto me. Oh, there you go. Two more. Inhale, reach up, create that energy ball overhead. Oh, bring it in and toss it to the one you love. Oh, there it is. One more. Inhale, reach up, energy ball overhead. Yes, bring it in and toss it. Hollow down to the ground, slow and controlled now. Take Supta Baddha crunches when you get there. Bring the soles of your feet together and your knees open. Your hands support the back of your head. Breathe in and lift your head and shoulders to prepare. Exhale, lift up. Can you tap your knees close to your arms? Inhale, lower halfway. As you lift up, try to scoop your hips off the ground. Inhale, lower halfway. Three more. Find that little pause at the top. Lower halfway. Two. Breathe in as you lower. Last one. Send your heels towards the sky. Reach for opposite heel. So your right hand crosses over to your left. And pause in the center. Exhale up and over. Pause at center. Can you reach to the outside of your ankle, your heel, whatever's accessible? Lower down with control. You got it. Now let's take it up a notch. Move a little bit faster. Left, right, left, right. Four each side. Here's 3, 2, one. Nice job. Bring your heels close to your bum. Inhale, bridge pose. Now lift your hips straight up. Relax your chin. And shimmy your shoulders beneath you and see if you can touch your hands. All those chaturangas. Now open up the front of the shoulders. Slowly lower down. Hug your knees to your chest. Take a few rocks side to side. All right, now rock the length of your spine. Come on up to a seat. And extend your legs out in front of you. Or flex your toes. Inhale, reach up, grab that energy ball. You know it's coming. Yes, exhale, forward fold. You lift your ribs out of your pelvis and then rest forward. Draw your toes back towards your knees. Relax your neck and shoulders. Deep breaths here. Slowly rise. We're headed to downward facing dog for a slower flow this time. Now cross your ankles. Reach for the ground in front of you. Step back to down dog. Notice the differences in this down dog versus when we first got going. So breathe in, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. I'm going to straighten through your front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. I'm going to take your front hip, roll it back and around. Open up. Send your chest towards the sky. Take deep breaths here. Now if you have your hand on your shin, which is completely normal, press your shin into your palm so there's a little bit of a bend in your knee. This helps protect the joint there. One more breath in. Exhale, horse pose. I'm going to bend into both knees. I'm going to open them up as wide as the blade edge of your foot. And line your hands up between your elbows. Attention between your palms, just like an energy ball there. And bring some confidence over your chest. Lift your spirits. Inhale, star pose. And this one, you turn your toes in. Lift and expand. Take up some room on your mat. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Try to hinge at your hips, a flat back. A little bit of a bend in the knees until you find the ground. While you're here, plant one hand in the center and inhale, twist, reach your opposite arm up to the sky. Come on down, switch out to the other side. Plant your hand and open up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, low lunge at the top of your space. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your left foot. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten your front leg, a micro bend in your knee, and then roll your hips back and around. And find length along your bottom side. Open your chest towards the sky. Press your shin and your palm into one another. Full breath in here. Exhale, horse pose. Open your knees. Attention between your hands. Lift your chest to your heart. Another two. Connect with your breath here. Breathe in, star pose. Turn your toes in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. And take your time finding the ground. And the closer your feet are, the harder this one is. If you're having a hard time reaching the ground, widen out your stance. Let's have a twist each way. With the hand in the center. Open up. Feel your hips sway off to the side. That's okay. You try to stack your shoulders. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, switch up to the other side. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, low lunge at the top of your mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, pigeon pose. Slide your knee behind your wrist. I like to use my back foot to lengthen a bit. I want to open up the front of your left hip. It's the outside of your right hip as well. Breath in with confidence over your chest. And exhale, put your pigeon down to rest. About 5 to 10 breaths here. Find a comfortable position. Bring a little stillness into your practice. And take one more full round of breath. Press into your hands. And take three-legged down dog. And sweep your front leg behind you. Open your hip and chest to the sidewall. And switch out to the other side. Lift your left leg. Exhale, pigeon pose. Sweep your knee behind your wrist. Take your time to set up here. Lengthen the front of your right hip now, outside of your left hip. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower down. Put your pigeon down to sleep. And take one more full round of breath here. Press into your palms. Send some fresh circulation to your left knee here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hinge to plank pose. Send your shoulders over your fingertips. Exhale, lower down. Come on, all the way to the mat now. Feel free to use your knees for support. Inhale, cobra pose. Slide your thumbs to your bottom ribs. And inhale, lift your chest. Lift your hands for baby cobra. The tops of your feet stay pressed to the ground. Exhale, child's pose. Send your hips to your heels. Take a moment to rest down here and note any differences now versus when you first approach your mat. What's the difference in your energy level, in your emotions? What's showing up for you today? And slowly rise to a seat. For Sukhasana, easy seat. Hope that you are feeling a little bit more motivated and energized. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Let's take one more energy ball for the road. Inhale, reach up over high. Exhale, bring that energy into your heart to carry with you throughout the rest of your day. Light and love in me, honors and vows to the light and love in you. Namaste.